Hey guys, welcome back to Crystal Unfiltered Tarot. How's everybody doing? Hi, Ari. Oh my god, girl. Give me one second. Okay, sorry, had to do that real quick. Oh, wait, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. How are you? You're so funny. You write hi like me. Like everybody that I text, I put like 4 eyes or 3 eyes, just like you put. I'm good. I'm good. Just busy. You know, you're still in my contacts. I don't know if you still have the same phone number, but you're still in my contacts because I think you're my last person. Let me see. Let me look. I don't know if you have still. Yep, you're my very last contact. I'm going to text you real quick. Yeah, you're reading it. See, we both do the same hi. People are probably like, how old are you, Crystal? Oh my god. You better get a question, girlfriend. Let me read you. Get a question in quickly because uh, a friend of mine is going to be on here doing 4 questions in a row. So, or I could do 2 and then 2. But you should definitely do a question. Yes. Yes. But make sure you have my correct one. Send $1 to my Cash App. Let's make sure it goes to the right. Do you need what it is or do you already have it? Here, I'll write it to you. There's no OT at the end. Yeah, there's no OT at the end. It's just a $ Crystal Unfiltered TAR because there was they don't allow that many letters. So try sending $1 first, and then if I get it, I'll tell you to send the rest. So we'll do you first. Whoop, whoop. I could send you a picture of it. Let me see if my profile. Oh, I got it. I got it. Okay, girl. Okay, say I'm here if you are on here. Yari, say I'm here. You got to get back used to my channel and the way I do things. So put I'm here if you're listening. If you're watching, put I'm here. Okay, perfect. So, okay. What I do in like private readings where it's an hour, I will start with a general question. In a question like this, if you ask a general question, you're going to get a general answer. You're going to be dissatisfied. So if you could at least give me a topic and a time frame. So if it's in love in the next 6 months, because people do this all the time, and I just tell them I could do a general for you, but it's not gonna be satisfying because I'm really freaking good at what I do. I give a lot of detail. I'm able to see visions, hear audio, and give really killer readings. And so you want to take advantage of my gifts. So if you just say, how's everything looking like for me? It's going to be broad and general, like, oh, it looks like things are going to go okay. But what does that mean? You know what I mean? Okay, perfect. So my question is the relationship I'm in right now, will it work out? Perfect. All right, so now I time them. So you're doing an in-depth question. You're doing an in-depth question, and I timed them now. So you have 10 minutes on the clock. First, let me bring in spirit. I'll let you know that before I got on here, I do a sage and pray to my prayer team, as I call it. And I get all my, you know, my ritual stuff on. And so I'm going to repeat the question. I'm going to bring in my spirit guides. So Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into this reading on YouTube for Yari. And her question is going to be, is the relationship I am in right now, will it work out? Like long term, correct? Like, will it work out long term? All right. Let me set the timer. Can I please have the name or the initial of the person you're in a relationship with? You could just put an initial if you feel more comfortable. Because I'm gonna pull him into the reading. I'm gonna read the energy. Got it. Thank you. So I'm just gonna say J. But my spirit guides can read and they see the whole name. All right, so let's start. All right, Jay and Yari. How long have you been dating? Okay, are you exclusive? Only seeing each other, only dating each other. Okay, exclusive. Are you watching? Exclusive just means that only you two are seeing each other. You're not dating other people. So I saw that you are exclusive, that you do not see other people. Perfect. All right, I'm going to start the clock and I'm going to start zoning in. I'm going to bring Jay in. Jay, please come on in. This is the first time I'll be reading with you, but overall, I'm going to look into your relationship. I have a very good energy. Um, uh, I feel like this connection started. I don't know. They're showing it being a very good connection, a very deep connection that like when you met, you felt like you had known each other forever, but really you didn't. It felt like at first it was carefree, and then you guys developed feelings and continued to date. I do feel like this is a good person for you. So I'm not, I haven't pulled cards yet. I'm just reading psychically. Um, I am feeling that there's a safety, like a safe feeling with him, a protective feeling with him. But I do think there's a little thing, like little things that would need to change. I don't know who is the more assertive person with emotions. It's either he's over, like not overly, but he's in touch with his emotions and he vocalizes it, or you do, or you both do. There's just like I feel like there's just little tweaking that needs to happen. So let's pull some cards, see if we can see. Yeah, you definitely don't want to. It's you. Okay. I had a feeling. You know why? Because I kept getting this protective, safe uh energy that he gives you. And even though you feel like you could trust him, you have your own issues. Not bad issues or like maybe fears of like showing exactly verbalizing exactly how you feel. I feel that he needs some validation from you. Um, he's in it, Yari. Like he's in it for the long haul. Um, but he is scared that, yeah, look, this person does not want to walk away from you after the 8 months that you guys have been together, but he is afraid that you would walk away. And he's doing his best to show you that he's enough and you're enough, and that you guys really could enhance the relationship. I think, are you afraid to say I love you? Are you afraid to communicate that you love him? Because we have the Four of Cups. It feels like you're okay. So you say that you love him. Does he know you love him? When you said it's me, what do you mean by that then? Because I was saying someone's not opening up enough. Somebody's not. He knows you love him, but is it like a daily thing that you say? Do you tell him all the time, I love you, I love you, I love you? Okay, hold on. I'm going to pause this just because let's get this straight so that we get the reading right. Okay, you said it's me. Now you're saying it's him. So let's figure this out. You do tell him you love him all the time. So when I said somebody's holding back, somebody is, so one person is scared that the other person will walk away, so they have trust issues. The other person is afraid to expose their feelings and their emotions. So are you saying that he is the one that, even though he shows you by caring about you and protecting you and providing and like doing the boyfriend things or the dating relationship things, do you feel he's holding back from you in regard to saying I love you all the time? Okay, you kind of, okay, so now let's get back on the ball because when you said it's me, we had to change it, right? Because if it's you, then I have to read the cards a different way. So it looks like you are missing out on hearing him tell you not just I love you, but why he loves you and to show you how much he cares. He cares way more for you than you think. But he also gives me the vibe that he shows you that he doesn't need a girlfriend, that he's basically he could be alone. And so it's kind of scary for you to not know where he's at emotionally. He's not emotionally regulated. You're emotionally regulated. You're free to speak your feelings, and he holds back. So there's going to be this off kilter, okay? It's going to be off kilter. You guys are not going to be balanced because he's holding back and you're being vulnerable. And all it's doing to your mind is wondering if he's going to walk away after 8 months. Like 8 months is a good amount of time. And you're worried that he might just one day be like gone. So let's start the time back because I feel like it could last long term, but if he can't change this one thing, it won't work. So it sucks because we have to put it on him. Does that make sense? Like we have to. How old is he? Is he in his 20s? I'm going to turn the time back on because I paused that whole time. Okay. I knew it. Okay. Is he between 23 and 28? And I'm going to say why I said that. All right. How old is he? Because I want to tell you why I said that. Psychically. I'm guessing he's closer to 20. Okay, he's 24. Oh, that's right. Okay, so it's a little premature. Okay, how old are you? Around the same age? Okay, so when I saw 23 to 28, 28 is when he will be more mature and really ready for a relationship. So it kind of sucks that maybe you met him when he was 23 and now he's 24. They're showing like in a relationship, he's kind of like at the baby stages, but he likes you enough to be going with you for 8 months. At your age, 8 months is a long time. So I wouldn't give up on it, Yari. Um, oh my God, I'm going way over. It's okay. I want to get some more details. Let me give you some more details. All right, Jeremiah and Samantha, tell me, is this relationship going to work? Is he going to get more mature? Is he going to be able to express his emotions to Yari? Or is this a relationship that will continue but then end and then she finds somebody else? So if you had to ask me right now, is this your partner for life? I would tell you no. But what I would tell you is there is potential that if you hang in there, if you hang in there while he kind of matures emotionally to get to where you're at, then it's possible. It's a possibility. But if he stays behind, like emotionally, if you could picture like he's a baby right now, like not because he's 24, but because he can't regulate and express his emotions. That's what I mean. He needs to grow, and that's going to take time. All right. So either you have to really hang in there for, I'm talking like years, to really get out of him what you need in a relationship. What I'm also hearing is Jeremiah is saying that you're going to get to a point, not soon, but maybe by the end of the year, that if he hasn't grown a little bit emotionally, that you're going to end up saying, like, I care about you, I love you, I want to be with you, but maybe you haven't had enough life experiences. Maybe you haven't had enough relationship experience, and I'm going to have to let you go. And what I see is that when you let him go, he ends up coming back. So, is this a long term thing? It can be. It can be. Because I'm seeing the emotions he has. He feels very guarded, but he knows in his heart that he loves you too. He knows he loves you. He just is scared of what that means and rushing at this age. Not that you're trying to rush him, but it's his own shit that he has to deal with. And then, like, I honestly, I see you guys dating for another, like I said, by the end of the year, when it's like the holidays, if he's not at the level to be like, I love you all the time, then I think that by January of next year, you're going to choose to walk away. Um, nicely. You guys are going to part nicely. And he's going to go out there and date other people. And he's going to be like, damn, I had the best I could have ever had. These girls don't measure up to Yari. He's going to then realize that, and he's going to come back around, and he's really going to put the effort in. So, do I see you guys together? Yes and no, because I do see that there's going to be a point where you guys are not together. But if he has that revelation that the grass is not greener on the other side, and in order to be with you, you need love and affection and honesty about emotions. At that point, he's going to realize I've got to give it to her. I've got to tell her, show her, and win her back. And when he does that, you guys are going to be so strong, Yari, that like it's up to you at that point. I think that you would give him, okay, time's up, but I do think you would give him a second chance. So, what I'm praying for is that if you really love him, that by the end of the year he opens up. I do think you should give him that much more time, because it's not because he doesn't feel that way. He does. He does love you. He knows he does. And you know he does. But at some point, you have to say, I need this in my life. I need this from my partner. You know what I mean? And it's okay to have a talk about and be, not arguing, just because I really feel like it's a good match. I really feel like it's a good match. I just feel like he's just you're a little ahead of him, a lot more ahead of him. Maturely, emotionally, and he just needs time to catch up. But if you just allow him to continue not expressing himself, then you won't. Does that make sense? Like, if he's not aware of what you need from a partner, but I think he is aware. I think you have told him. I think you have had conversations with him. Maybe not about saying I love you, but yeah, like I would say don't give up, because I really do feel like even if you break up, it'll only be for a few months. It'll only be for like up to 6 months. And then he'll come crawling back being like, baby. And then you're going to be like, what the heck? Like, you're being so sweet, so soft, so genuine and available and, emotionally available. Marissa, I'm going to see if Marissa's on here, because I did ask in the beginning, Yari, and you're welcome. You're very welcome. In the beginning, I asked this question to Spirit. Will Yari and Jay end up? Look at, he already knows the answer. He's already showing the answers. Yes. Will they end up, being together long term? You guys are a good match for each other. But I think, oh wow, I look down at the bottom of the deck, girly, and it's the Four of Wands. That is a sign that this is a relationship that is meant to be. And if I felt any negative energy, I would let you know. He's a loyal man. He is loyal. He will not cheat on you. Yeah, I see you guys moving forward, but I do think to remember this reading, that if by the holidays he's not expressing I love you verbally, then I think you need to sit down and talk to him. And not break up with him at that point, but just express what you need. And then if he still can't, I see by January you just being really strong and being like, I love you, I don't want to let you go, but maybe you need to go figure maybe you need to go, date other women to see like how valuable I am to you. And mark my words, he will turn right back around and he will give you at that point everything you've ever wanted. Wow, that was good reading. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you just ask, oh, is my life going to be good or not? Like, I wouldn't have been able to give you those details. I want you to walk away feeling like, yeah, that was worth paying for it. You know what I mean? Give me 3 cards. I'm waiting for Marissa. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Yari, for your future. Okay? You're welcome. Make sure you come back in here, even if it's just to say hi, just to chat, just to watch me do readings with other people. And I am going to start as early as tomorrow or Saturday. I'm going to be doing chats, live streams about mental health. And it's going to be exciting. This channel is going to be changing a lot. I'm still going to be doing this, of course. That will never go away. All right, let me pull 3 cards for Spirit for future. Give me 3 cards for her future. And it doesn't have to be in love. It could just be anything about her future. All right, 3 cards, please. Kind of like past, present, future. I don't know. Give me 3 cards, please. No cards yet. That card wanted to come out. It kept wanting to come out. I'll show you it in a minute. Yeah, he is definitely. What is his, like? Do you know? Did he have a bad relationship? Is this from childhood? Like, what is his holdup? Do you know what his holdup is? Because this is his energy, and it looks bad, but it's not. He has a lot of fears, and that 9 of Wands in the back of the Devil. It's about having a wall up and protecting himself at all costs. from getting hurt. So whatever his hang up is, he needs maybe some therapy. But that's him. So I'm putting that away. All right, one more card. I have two. One more card. One more card. Marissa, are you here, honey? All right, perfect. Okay, they're giving me way more cards. I'm going to say this really, really quick, and this is like an extra question, but I haven't seen you in so long. All right, so you have four cards. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is thriving, okay? Thriving in your life, doing things that you want to do, going after your dreams, okay? The Three of Cups is like celebration, um, goals, dreams, reuniting, and like reigniting the flame. And never, they're saying, never forget your friends. Don't put Jay so much as your priority that you like lose your friends. Uh, that's, I don't know why they're saying that. Then the Ten of Cups, which shows that if you follow your heart and you're doing what makes you happy, you're going to end up with the Ten of Cups because you're going to fill your own cup. We don't need a man to fill our cup, right? With love. We just love to love ourselves. And, we have friends and family and all of that. Then the Nine of Pentacles, that shows that you're going to you are very confident, strong, and capable. And the last card is the Two of Cups, which means you are meant to have your soulmate. And whether it's Jay or not, he is one of your soulmates. So I do want to let you know that. But we have multiple, we have several uh, soulmates, but he is one of them, if you did want to know that. But it does show that if this energy that he's bringing, the fear of like getting hurt, and so he's not showing you or saying that he loves you, eventually you are going to walk away from him. Just like I said, you're going to have to be really strong because you love him. And you're going to be sitting there thinking about him when he's gone with the Hangman. But they're saying, just like that boomerang, you let it go, he's going to come back to you because he is your soulmate. All right. Thank you. And you're welcome. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to text someone right now. I will be right back. Let me write on here. It was so good to see you. And like I said, come in anytime, Yari. Even if it's just to like chill. And if you or anybody you know of goes through mental health illnesses or issues, guide them to my channel. Because like I said, I'm going to have a live stream probably Saturday night. I'm integrating that into this channel because I am born to do this and I am born to do that because I am born to help others. Yay! All right, I'll be right back. Marissa, if you're here, please put I'm here. Did you hear me say that, or are you just, hey, Marissa, do you work on Saturday? I need a moderator. Oh no. Okay, it's okay. I'll ask maybe Krista or maybe my friend Shell, because I'm gonna do a chat room. I haven't decided yet. Probably during the day though. I want to start my. I'm gonna put out a video probably tonight. Either tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to put out a video, like a YouTube short video, 3 to 5 minutes, explaining about the mental health that I want to integrate into this channel. And so I want somebody, because of my own mental health issues, I want somebody that I know, a moderator as well, to be with me when I go live. Because who knows, one person may come in, 10 people might come in. And it's basically, I'm probably just going to be talking about some of the issues that I have, and then people are probably going to chat about what they experience. It would just be nice to have a moderator so that, like, well, first of all, a friend, and then a moderator, because as a moderator, you like, whoever the moderator is will be able to, if there's if trolls come in, they could, you could take them out, put them in timeout. If somebody is being, whatever, just to moderate and give me a little bit of friendly support. Okay, so let's start with your mom's question. Hi, Evie, if you're here. All right, so Jeremiah and Samantha, thank you so much for Yari's questions, and what was a long question? So thank you for that. I'm gonna have everybody, like, the energy leave. I'm gonna bring in Evelyn, as Angie knows her as. I'm gonna say Evie. So Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into her question. Her question is, the exact question is, Evie wants to check up on Angie and if she's still trying to ruin her family, their family. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to time it. All right, here we go. So Angie, please come in so I could feel your nasty energy. And okay, is Angie up to no good? Is she still wanting to put negative energy out to Marissa's mom and their family? What is her current feelings about their family? And most importantly, Evelyn, show us what is in Angie's mind. And I was going to say heart, but I don't feel she has one. I don't feel she has one. So let's see what's going on through her mind um, as it pertains to if she's doing any shady shit. We want to know. And we want to know what it is. Wow. Immediately, this chick gives three awful cards. Okay, we've got the Seven of Swords, which is lying, cheating, manipulation, not good energy. Okay, the Eight of Swords. This is her feeling like she has no other choice but to go to her person to find out information about you, because the Eight of Swords also represents, see how she's blind, she's blindfolded, so that tells me she wants to know things she doesn't know about you, especially Evelyn. The third card is the Devil. So the Devil, I usually don't look at the Devil as a bad card. It's usually about fears, but for her, it is negative, it is toxic. It is showing me, so if you look at these two cards and how different this is the opposite, right? You've got the Temperance, which is the angel who is trying to pour love over everyone. And then you've got the Devil, who has two people chained together and he is in the middle, like dictating things. So, what completely different type of energy. So, let's see. Now that we got the energy that she's bringing, what in particular? Let's try to see if we could get some details. Angie, how do you feel about Evelyn and her family? And if I could get Jeremiah, if you can let us know if there's anything she's been asking her person to do that they would need to know. All right. Okay, let me close my eyes so I can psychically get a vision or hear audio from Jeremiah. Okay, so I'm hearing the words. What is that saying? The bridge is burned. What is that saying? I know I'm not saying it right. Like burned bridges. She burned bridges. Well, look at that. Look what card decides to come out after all of that shuffling. She knows she burned the bridges with you. She knows that there's no chance in hell to become friends with you again. Even though look at how she describes when she's using negativity to try to bring you back in. Look at how she feels about you. Look what cards I got. So you're the Scorpio, Evelyn, the Death card to the two of Cups. That means that you put an end, a death, to the friendship, and she's wanting it to go back to the beginning. She's like wanting it to go back to day one where you first met and you didn't know better, right? Because she seemed nice and you didn't know what a fake she was at, on those first few days. So she's also asking for a communication with you. Wow. She is asking if she puts out the offer. Like if she tries to talk to you, are you going to talk to her? And the answer that the person gave her is the Five of Cups. that no, she doesn't want to be friends with you. Um, but the person that she goes to kind of babies her. She tells her what she wants to hear. But in the last few months that we've been asking questions on and off, it shows that she's being a little bit more normal. The person, not her, but the person she goes to, because she's telling her it's going to be a big disappointment. It's going like if you try to be friends with her again, um, you're widely mistaken. You're going to be very disappointed and sad that things did not go your way. I mean, she's not going to be mean and ignore her, right? But she'll be short with her. Got it. Okay, so let's see what else. What else is she? Angie, what else do you feel when I say the name Evelyn? What else do you? What energy are you bringing when I say the name Evelyn? She really in her demented. Of course she's not. Yeah, I know. Yeah. She's not, your mom's not putting out the same energy. She's being herself. She's not a bad person, of course. So, but look, she wants, so the magician, she wants to plan something that will make your mom, yeah, I'm hearing the word mask, like having a mask on. Um, don't fall, which you wouldn't. Don't fall for any of her. Like if she comes up to you and she's super nice, like just remember the past. Remember who she showed you she was, because the mask is on, but you've seen the mask fall off and you know what that looks like. But what she wants is the sun card, so she wants to get along. The Ace of Swords, she wants to have like a very honest talk with you. The Ten of Pentacles, become friends again, spend time together. And then the Ace of Cups, dude. Like, she's infatuated with you. She's the friends Angie tried keeping away from my mom. Oh, wait, what? My mom's bestie is coming over next weekend, and we just know she's going to flip. Oh, good. You guys are back in touch. Good. She tried keeping away from your mom. Thank God. So, you know what? She might try to insert herself when she sees that she's over for the coming over next weekend. She might insert herself. So it's going to be one or the other. It's going to be very bipolar. You're either going to get a raging psycho bitch who is staring at you, going outside and doing all of that crap. Or she's going to try to insert herself with, like, oh, hey, hi, and like trying to, wow, time's already up. Like, insert herself to try to, like, act like the past never happened and that she's this changed woman and she cares about you. She just has this obsession with you. But it shows that she's gonna try to come towards you. This is usually for a relationship. Pursuing a relationship is still the same thing. It's just not romantic. She wants to pursue you. to get back into your good graces, and you are not going to allow it. The Five of Pentacles, you are going to politely tell her to mind your own business and go back to her house. You will be polite, but you will be serious that your time with your bestie is your time with your bestie, that she doesn't have a place there. Okay? So, well, it is Memorial Day weekend, so she'll probably be doing a barbecue like last year. All right. So it's one or the other. Like I said, it's going to be very bipolar. Either going to be what you would expect based on all of the nastiness, or she's going to come with that mask on and try to insert herself, faking being very nice, but you're, like I said, you're going to politely decline her being a part of hanging out, and that's it. Like that's it. So yeah, I guess what she's trying to do is like she's still, even though like there's the nasty part, like she's still asking and trying to make this become a friendship again. But you've been highly warned and you know her strategy, you know her patterns. Alrighty. Okay, Marissa, it's your turn. Thank you, Evelyn. But that Eight of Swords, it's like she cannot get in. She can't read your mind. She can't figure you out. She can't figure a way to weasel herself in. So Memorial Day, if she's doing a barbecue, she's probably going to be like, you guys are free to come over. Like, you're going to see a lot of bullshit going on. Okay, so thank you for that question. Thank you. I want to get rid of Angie's energy. Thank you, Evelyn. We'll have you pass. Move forward. I'm going to bring in Marissa's energy and Greg's energy. So, Greg, come on in. The first question, you're welcome. The first question is going to be Greg. To Greg, Marissa wants to know, what are your current thoughts, feelings, emotions, and energy towards her? All right. All right, let's start. Greg, come in as soon as you want to. Marissa, I'll let you know once he's here. Once I feel him here. All right, what are your feelings, thoughts, emotions, and energy towards Marissa? Currently speaking, today is Thursday evening. It's night. 9:34 where you're at. Okay. Woo. Okay. He's starting to come. He's not fully here, but I hear him talking. He is saying regrets, 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 regrets. Okay. What else? Regrettable is what he said. And I'm like, huh? And then he's like, regrets, regrets. Oh, wow. Look what card came out with that word. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is anxiety, um, insomnia, your mind racing, stress, confusion, worry. Um, so what is that about? I made my bed and I have to lie in it, and he's not talking about his current relationship. He's talking about you. He's scared that he hurt you and that looking back now, maybe you like he's starting to have he's so close to reaching out to you that he's starting to have these like flashes and these thoughts of, well, what if it isn't what I hope it is? What if it isn't? What if she like cusses me out? What if she tells me I'm a piece of shit? What if she tells me that I broke her heart in a million pieces? Like, what? Yeah. So it's like he's so close that he goes, I'm so close I can almost taste it. And he goes, but I'm so scared what's going to be on the other side of the phone. What he's hoping in his mind, what he's hoping is the magician, the star, and the ace of wands. Those three together are beautiful. That means that he's the magician, he's the one that is going to figure this out, right? It's a plan. It's somebody who, like me, I'm the magician, right? I have all of the tools to do what I want to do, to plan, to do my readings, blah blah blah. So as the magician, that shows that he's in the driver's seat and he is wanting to talk to the one that got away, the one he still has feelings for, and the one he wants to regain communication and a newfound passionate beginning. Okay. He is just worried that he just doesn't know what he's gonna get from you. He's also scared that you won't answer him because he's still okay. Guys are a lot more insecure than women. So when you didn't respond at the end of those 5 days, he took it as like, oh, okay, I guess that's all she needed or wanted to come in and say. When honestly, it was like, no, you sent me a shitty text and I wasn't going to respond to it. Like, it didn't, you weren't asking me a question. You weren't, like, there was no reason for me to reply. But guys are just dumb. You know what I mean? Like, so here it is again. Look, the Ace of Pentacles, which means he's going to put that opportunity, that offer out there. And Pentacles also mean time. It hurts, so I couldn't reply. I can't remember what it was that he said. And then we have the Moon to the Knight of Swords. Okay, what is the Moon here for? Clarify the Moon. clarify the moon, clarify the moon. Look at this. The Ace of Cups. So the moon, he wants to hide from his current partner that he still has love for you. And then we have the Knight of Swords, which means he's going to come in very quickly with communication. At least that's the plan as of right now. His plan is to reach out to you. He's just a little nervous. Wow. So he's saying he also has been, okay, he also has been in his mind thinking about, okay, I'm going to message her and then we're going to start talking. And then this, and then that, and then this, and then that. And so he's scared that all of these like dreams that he's dreaming up of like where he wants it to go might be shattered if you just are angry, don't want to talk to him, or you're already booed up. I don't say that. Booed up if you're already with another guy. So he is feeling like he's taking a, what is the word? He's taking a risk by reaching out to you because it could end up hurting him, but you're worth it in the end. That's what he's saying. Yeah. Like, he's kind of like, look, I made my bed and I have to lie in it, meaning when I wouldn't wait for her and I got too anxious about wanting her there every day, I made my bed and I have to lie in it. So if she is with somebody else, I have to honor that. I have to respect that. If she chews me out, I have to also respect that. And if she still has feelings for me, then I'm going to jump up and down with glee. You know what I mean? He's still, what I want you to understand, Marissa, is that even though he's having these feelings, it's not going to get in the way of him reaching out. He's still going to do it. Anything else you want to say? I miss her. See, he's so sweet. He's like, I miss all the, like, she's just so cute, you know? Like, yes, you're pretty, but, like, she's just so cute and funny. And, like, when she really likes a guy, she becomes very feminine and very, like, you know, like the baby voice and, like, the little kisses and, like, you know, when we're all in love, the as women, we want to feel like women and the man feel like a man. And it's just like he's showing me like past moments that he misses. We used to talk for hours and we were always so funny and flirty. All right, time is up. That was perfect timing. Exactly. So those things he's like are adorable and I adore her, you know? Because you guys were very, very much cohesive and a match. All right, what's your second question? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So the next question is going to be, let's be a fly on the wall. What's what's the most updated information we can find about what's going on between Greg and Emily? All right. Okay. Show me what's going on in that house, in that relationship. Oh man. Why is my heart is hurting. What the fuck? I don't know if I should tell you what I saw. I don't know if I should tell you what I saw because I don't know if it's real. I have to tell you. I have to tell you. I saw her with a big box and taking out. I'm sure we're wrong. Okay, I'm sure I'm wrong, but she has this huge box and she's lifting up it, and it's a high chair, fucking high chair. But I don't think she is. Hold on. Why would I see that? Okay, thank God. Thank God. Maybe it's just something that like she wishes for. Because I'm asking Jeremiah, is she? And it's a no. Okay. Thank God. Maybe that was just something in her fucking mind. So was I. Because you and I have beat that to death. Like we have tried to see without being biased. You know what I mean? So it was just weird for me to see her doing that. Maybe a friend or a family member is, but if Jeremiah is telling me no, I believe Jeremiah. I'm going to ask her. Oh, thank God, I was holding my breath now too. Okay. She's saying no. Jeremiah's saying, wow, look at that. Look at that swing. Okay, so let's move on. It's not her. Thank God. Okay, what's going on in their relationship currently? I'm sorry, but I had to at least tell you. Okay, first card is the Four of Wands, which is the home and the relationship. All right, what's going on? All right, he's looking at his options. Remember the Seven of Cups. There's snakes in there, there's gold in there, there's a dragon, there's Mafusa or whatever her name is. There's jewels, there's good things and there's bad things. So he's weighing his options. The magician is, to me, that he's ready to pull the trigger soon to get out of this relationship. Um, oh yeah, for sure. Look at the next two cards. The Devil to the Two of Cups. He knows that he is not doing the nicest thing by ending this, right? So at least he has a conscience that that it's foul. I mean, what he's doing is going to be foul, but life moves on, right? Life goes on. Um, so he's feeling shitty because he promised, he made a vow, but now he he just wants to almost get this over with. Okay? Like look what card came out. The 8 of Wands, that's communication. The Emperor is being a man and standing, taking stance on the topic of divorce and like doing it already. You know what I mean? Stop backing out. Take control of your life. The justice to me is that this is going to be the topic of divorce or separation. All right. Okay, what else is going on? Somebody in her family, because they keep showing me shit like that. Somebody in her family is either getting married, having a baby, something is happening, either a best friend or a family member. And so the family, like her mom, they're all focusing on this shit. Okay? Because there's just too many visions that are coming in that are talking about that. So it has to be somebody close to her if it's not her. So she's kind of detaching herself from Greg to like put all of her like trying to be happy and like participate and not just stay at home, and which is a good thing, right? We're getting her used to not having to be with him 24/7 and not having to be super emotional all the time and not fighting all the time. So it's kind of good that like she's kind of doing her own thing. She feels pretty peaceful and he feels pretty peaceful. She has no idea what's coming from him. He obviously does. And so at some point, it's going to come together and it's going to become chaotic and crazy and a mess, and shit's going to hit the fan. But as of right now, it's kind of like, whew, we could both breathe because we're not focused on each other right now. We're focusing on other things. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. Yeah, see, even the Chariot, like they're both moving forward, they're just not like moving forward in the same way. And what is coming is the 7 of Swords, that betrayal, the betrayal of him telling her his truth and getting out of this. It's coming, but it's not coming super soon. You know what I mean? There's going to be a little bit of time that's going to go by with the Hangman. And then the final decision is going to be made, and there's not going to be any more back and forth or juggling with the idea. He's going to make the decision to be alone, and then obviously on the side, not on the side like that, but he has all these feelings for you. The lovers I could feel is you and him. So yes, he's gonna leave her to be with himself, but then he knows what he's being guided towards, which is you. Does that make sense? Like he's not leaving her for you, but he's leaving her, and then his heart is going to find you. And there was the time. Perfect. That was the last card. Yeah, you do, girl. Okay, we got one more question. Think of a good question, Marissa. My hair was pink, and I love that it goes back to bleach blonde when the pink is gone. But I need to dye my hair so bad. Just don't have the money to do so. Okay, let me think. Let's do something that's like uplifting. You know what just popped into my head? How much? What is the diamond ring gonna look like that he gets you? How much is he gonna spend on it? And like, is he gonna want to go to the justice of the peace, or are you guys gonna have a real wedding? It was just like instantly. I saw your hand with a ring on it, which looked substantial. Um, like for me, I don't need a big ring like that. If I got one, great. But like I literally could wear a band. But I'm seeing the ring you deserve. That spirit saying like the ring you deserve. But I think you said that Chris got you a nice ring. Are you here? Okay. Text me, baby. I was hoping Jen would get on because Survivor, that was probably the most intense episode ever. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Okay. That's a good. Can I say it out loud? All right. So once Greg and I start talking and dating, how is he going to feel being around me, my friends, and my family? Got it. Okay, let me set the timer. First, I'm just going to do a yes or no question. Jeremiah, do you see Greg liking Marissa's friends and family? All right. That's a steady yes. All right, let's see. All right. So this is a future question, so Greg cannot answer this. You want to know vice versa? Hold on, I'm going to pause it. Do you want to know how how he'll get along with your friends and family, and then how will you get along with his friends? Oh, just with the pendulum. Okay. Okay. Will Greg's friends and family like Marissa? Jeremiah. That looked like it was about to go no. Okay, if we do half and half, send in the $10 and let's do half and half. So look how fast this is swinging compared to the other way. So like they're gonna love you. Okay, I'll pause the time. I'll restart the time. Tell me when you're back after sending it. That was a huge swing. Okay, say I'm here when you are back. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, no, no. That would not be good. That's funny. Okay, so we're doing 15 minutes on the clock. All right. So did you see though the swing for them liking you? They're gonna love you. That swing was huge. They're actually showing me your mom. They're showing me that your mom is a protective mama bear and that she's going to need to warm up to his personality and his sarcasm. She's coming in like clearly. She's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I saw them. Thank God for that one. Yeah, but let's see. So let's do first. Well, she hated Christopher Circus. I don't really care for dry humor or sarcasm, but I know you are kind of into that. That banter, I'm not. Um, so I don't think she is either. And I think that it's going to take time for her to warm up to him. Actually, yeah, we're going to do the question, will your friends and family get along with him? Will he get along with them? We're going to do that first. Oh, yeah, cocky. So we're first going to see. So this is going to be Jeremiah and Samantha that are going to answer this question because Greg cannot tell me the answer. You get what I'm saying? So this is a question for Spirit. So tell us how Greg and Marissa's family and friends are going to get along or not get along. Does your mom also say like, well, he already had his chance and he blew it? So I think she's mama bear, she's kind of saying he walked away from you and he married somebody else. What are you even doing thinking about this, dude? Like, protect yourself, Marissa. Protect yourself. So how will they like him? Okay, now I hear your dad, I hear your dad. If you break my daughter's heart again, we're gonna have a problem. So, dumbass. I hope he comes around like they say he is. Exactly. That's so funny. I'm reading her so clearly. But I hear your dad being like, or your brother, it's a man that's gonna say like, I'm gonna give him a fair chance, but if he hurts my daughter again, there's gonna be havoc. All right, that's Mark. That's good because the big brother should always protect the little sister. So we have the moon. So far we've got the Two of Cups to the moon to the Two of Swords. Your dad never met him. Okay, it's a man. It's a man that is very close to you. The Two of Swords. They're gonna. Greg is gonna have to be very transparent, very honest, very open, and yeah, because they don't like, well, you just got married and you didn't stay with her. How do we know you're gonna marry Marissa and then not leave her 6 months later? They're gonna be protective, but all in all, like as getting along, like when they get past all of the scrutiny, and they just like hang out with him, they're gonna like him because they're gonna see that he really cares about you. And so in the long run, it'll be good, but it's gonna take more time because you didn't do anything wrong. He did in their eyes. He's the one who walked away instead of working things out because he was unsure. And so, yeah, he's going to have to come in and really prove himself. But I think he's the man to do it. I think that if anybody has the confidence to do it and the reasoning to do it, which is that he really knows that he effed up by not being with you and that he's coming back to make amends and to get a redo. Eventually he'll be part of the family. They'll love him. It'll just be People really love you, Marissa. People really know what an amazing woman you are, and they're just protective. They love you. It's going to be out of love. So now let's see how they're going to feel about you. So, how will Greg's family and friends, his mom, his brother, his friends, I think he has a friend named Larry? Was that the name? How are they going to feel? Are they going to like Marissa? Are they going to feel? All right. How will Greg's family and friends, uh, will they like Marissa? How will they feel about Marissa? Larry, okay. So just, I mean, I'm not restricting it to just his mom, brother, and Larry, but because those are the ones that I know are closest, proximity to him, and then of course Larry being the best friend. Um, but I'm not stopping it there. You know, whoever else he's friends and family with. Um, First card, the Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, they're gonna love you. But let's see. I want to know why. How do you get these two cards? Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups. To me, that is, they're going to see such a difference of the way he looks at you, the way he talks with you, the way he interacts with you, plays with you, is affectionate with you. Um, and they're going to be like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? My best friend, my son, my brother, my whatever. I've never seen him act like this with the person he's with now. Maybe in the very beginning, right? But like it didn't stay like that. And they're like, whoa, this girl has something on him, because not on him in a bad way, but like this must be the girl, because he does not openly show so much affection and so much, like if you're at dinner, you're going to be holding hands, you're going to be sitting close together, he's going to be like whispering in your ear and joking, you guys are going to be laughing. Like I just see that they're going to be seeing this new, like they've never seen him like this. Not with the past girl, not with the current girl, only you. So it will be surprising, but it will be amazing. Um, and they will, wow, pull two more cards. The Four of Wands to the Scorpio card. Holy crap. So you in a relationship. These four cards, what else could you ask for, girl? These people are going to love you. They're going to want you guys in a relationship. They're going to want you guys to get married. They're going to want you guys to have babies. Uh, they're they're going to be like, he has changed in so many ways, and you're going to say like, no, he was always this guy with me. I think he just picked somebody that was more like a friend instead of a friend and a lover. Um, and so you saw that he just didn't give out a lot of love to that person. But you're gonna be like, this is the guy I not waited for, but yeah, like I was hoping he would come back around. It was devastating to me when I found out that he was engaged, let alone married, right? So, like, it was, but you're also going to say, it wasn't meant to happen before. Like, for some reason, he needed to grow. He needed to go through this relationship to see that he had it all with you. And that's what he's experiencing. Well, yeah. Yeah. I think that you should go back and see the reading I did for Yari at the beginning of this, uh, at the very beginning of this live stream. Um, she had a question, are me and my boyfriend gonna work out, right? And it really is reminding me of what I told her. I basically said he needs to grow and that by January of next year, you're you're gonna you're gonna end things and he's gonna go out there and he's gonna date other people and then he's gonna realize that the grass wasn't greener on the other side and he's gonna need that time that you let him go. So I'm saying this like you let him go and he experienced this and he had to learn a lesson from it. And then, like a boomerang, is going to come back around and he's going to kiss the feet you walk on because of what he just went through. I was going through my divorce. He was going through a breakup. It was like a mess. That's true. Exactly. Let's see. That was the end. I have one more minute. Let's see. One more minute. Let's see what we got. I want to know, give me 3 cards for how his mom will like feel about Marissa. Have you ever met his mom? I wish it was like that with Chris when I was married, but now I just don't care. Okay, I didn't think so. Wow, I didn't think so. And look, I looked down and there's a card, the 4 of Cups. You have missed that opportunity. And then it shows, geez, the 2 of Cups to the Scorpio. That's you. Wow. Again, the 4 of Wands. Okay, I want a card of how his mom is going to feel meeting Marissa. I do think you'll get along, but I do feel there's something off about her. I don't know what it is. There's something a little off about her. I don't know what it is right this second. Oh, time is done. Like, I do think that she'll like you and she will, um, I feel like she's not that motherly, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like she's not, like, your mom is your best friend. My mom is my best friend. Oh no. It just feels like she has low vibrational energy, but that could be because she lives in a house with them, and it could be her current energy. It just feels like she wouldn't go out of her way to be like teaching you how to be a mother, right? That's going to be your mom. Um, she's just not like a people person. So don't take it don't take it to heart. It's like it is just who she is. But we can always look at that another time. Okay, before I go off, do you have any more questions? She won't dislike you. He always said she was a very stubborn lady. Yeah, she won't dislike you, but she's not going to be like, hey, Marissa, let's cook together. Let's do this. Like, she's just not a people person, and she's going to give off energy. Okay, good. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you were good. I'm good. I'm ready to eat and take my medication and go to bed. Okay, I love you. Do you have to work again tomorrow? She never sounded like what on the phone? Like maternal? That's the word. She's not very maternal. She's not like, not with that witch. That's so funny. Yeah, she's just not. She's not the type that's going to be like, okay, baby, you're a grown man, but here's your laundry. It ain't her. Like, I'm very motherly. My mom is very motherly. You are very motherly. Your mom is very motherly, maternal. It's just that instinct. She feels more like a hermit that kind of just likes her own space and privacy and isn't that involved. But it's not a disdain or dislike for you. She's been through a lot with losing her husband. Oh, okay, yeah, that would do it. Okay, I'm gonna get off. I love you. Thank you. Heart, 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 heart. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'll check up on you tomorrow. Hopefully, I don't know if you said uh, you have the day off. If you do, I hope you rest and feel good. You said you were going out of town. What day do you leave out of town? You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, sounds good, honey. You'll be back Sunday. Well, I won't bug you when you're gone. When you get back Sunday or Monday, I'll hit you up. Sound good? Okay, love you. I'm going to go now. All right. Bye.